going on? Y'all know what it is. This is Straight Up in the Morning. Y'all already know. 6:30 a.m. every day. Y'all already know what it is. Please subscribe to my page on YouTube, Mr. Straight Up. Hit that subscribe button for me. First things first, though. Y'all know what I got to do. I want to thank my Lord for letting my feet touch the floor so I can hit the dough to try to get more dough so I can have more and I can help more. And if you know, you know. Let's get it. Y'all know what it is. Man, it's another rainy day out here. Another rainy day out here today, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out here on these roads. Pay attention, look around. Even professionals have problems too. Believe that. But how y'all doing this morning? What's going on in the world? I want to say I'm happy for those that made it to another day. I'm glad y'all made it to another day to get to see another day. And yesterday we had a good one. We had a good one going about you know, who likes to have certain things performed before the performance, or the performers then performing. You get what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what we talk about, because y'all know what hump day is. It's all about humping. You know, we've talked about the Diddy issues. We talked a little bit about Tory Lanez. You know, we kind of swept the officer situation up under the rug. We had karaoke recently. You know, little Mother's Day issues. You know what I'm talking about? We did some recaps of the weekends. You know, Anthony Hamilton was here over the weekend. You know, caught them fights. You know, there's been a lot going on around us lately. You know, a lot in our vicinity. You know, we talked a little bit about health, getting out there, being healthy and things like that. You know, we've been covering a lot of topics. Today I want to cover something that a lot of people that don't even know that they are. I want to cover jealousy today. Yes, I want to cover jealousy and envy and people want your spot. People want what you got and you got the same thing as them. People want to emulate you and be you. People want to bring you down. People want to be on their level. People wanting to, you know, not let you stand out. People not wanting you to evolve. Good morning, Sarah. Miss Jill. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where I'm at this morning. I'm just letting y'all know. I can read your mind, baby. I can read it. And I know. As I was saying, y'all, we are talking about, you know, people and jealousy. A lot of people don't even know that they are jealous or have jealous moods or do jealous shit. You know, jealousy comes in different forms. It comes in the way that they look at you. It comes in the way that they talk about you. You know what I'm talking about when you're not around, of course. It comes in a way of when you are around, how they try to slip jokes in on you. You know, always want to be the center of attention when it's about you. When you do something, they want to be like, yeah, you was crazy as hell doing that, but nigga, you shouldn't have had that shirt on. You know what I'm talking about. We call them the slippers. You know, like house shoes, we call them slippers. They just try to slip you for no reason. Then you got the ones, you know, they want to know what you're wearing the next day, try to up you the next day. You know the ones, you go get you a nice car, they want to get them a car now. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Neither one of y'all probably can afford it, but they just getting one because you getting one. You know, somebody say something good about you, they just be like, yeah, they're alright. You know the ones I'm talking about, just natural jealousy. You know, y'all got anything that people show y'all that they jealous about y'all? Because these are the things that I've noticed over the years and I see all the time. You know, or they'll say something like, damn, How that ugly nigga get that fine ass girl? He must got money. They do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Every time I come over his house, you know what I'm saying? That nigga got clothes at the front door. You know what I'm saying? I understand that nigga a bastard. He probably just ain't washed it. You know what I'm talking about. How a nigga just slip you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? How your girl be like, girl, that nigga you got fine, but he probably a hoe. Girl, yeah, he ain't been over here in a few days. Y'all probably cool with shit. I watch shit like that. Shit. Girl, if I was with that nigga, I'd have made his ass something to eat when he asked me. You know, just little shit. Just listen to the subtleties, people. Listen to the jealousy. Listen to the envy. You know, somebody say something like, damn, I see you had on the wrong socks yesterday. Ain't nobody noticed those shit. I wouldn't have said nothing either. Nigga, why is you paying that much attention to me? Good morning, Mids. I'm serious, Mids. I see you laughing. Just, you know, I'm just saying. I know somebody got jealousy of each and every one of y'all. And I know they've shown it. Y'all can share if y'all want to. Or y'all cannot share today. But I understand. You know, it's little stuff like that. So, when you went out of town, you went to Chicago, did you go over to the Cheesesteak Factory? No, I went somewhere. Well, shit, you didn't go to the right one. I'm telling you, that was the shit. But yours was probably good, but it wasn't better than that place over there. But damn, why we in competition? All I wanted was a Philly cheesesteak. Absolutely, Miz. All you gotta do is pay attention and listen. Or, you know, other little jealousies. Let's say, everybody's somewhere, a party, bar, work, and when you come in the room, niggas just stop talking and looking at you. And then they give you, you know what I'm talking about. When you walk in, they be like, good morning. They give you a good morning with a smirk and a smile. Good morning, Jonathan Watts. Glad to have you this morning. What we're talking about for those that just came on is people who just have natural jealousy of you. They are just jealous of everything about you, you know, and they just do dumb shit, or they say dumb shit, or they body language give off something, or, you know, they don't speak directly negative, but they'll speak negative at the same time. When you do something good, it'll always be a but. Yeah, they had a birthday party for her baby the other day. Oh, it was nice. But yeah, shit, as you can see, they ain't have enough food. I'm just saying. I ain't saying that, you know, shit, they ain't had to get no food, but damn, if you're gonna give a party, you should at least have enough food. But your ass took a plate home, though. You get what I'm saying? So Mia says, you be amazed at what people be jealous about. And that's what I'm saying. And that's exactly what I'm saying. People are just jealous for no reason. And jealousy comes in so many forms, and people are envious of you. You know, it's crazy. Girl, who did your hair? Oh shit, your hair, this the shit. I was gonna ask you where you get it done, because I might want to get mine done. Oh, hold on. No, it's just lifted up a little bit right here. You still cute though. Yeah, you still cute. You seen that before you even said it, bitch, because you was looking in her face. But that's what women do. Now you want to try to down her hairdo. She just came out. You know, why do people do that? Y'all see old boy, man. That nigga always thinking he the shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't got nothing like, he got 5 pair of glasses. All he do is switch them bitches up. Y'all be all on that nigga dick. You know what I'm saying? That nigga wear the same outfit. Y'all niggas don't even know. But that nigga, that nigga should be creased up though. It's amazing to me how we as black people bring each other down on a regular basis. It's amazing how we do that. You know, Mid says people will be jealous of the way other people receive you. Yes, that is another form of jealousy. Good morning, Shireen. How you doing this morning? Glad you're here, honey. But that is another form of jealousy. People will be jealous of other people, like Mid said, just because other people receive you and other people like you. All I'm doing is just being myself, basically, and you don't like me. You don't like me because somebody else like me, but you like them. What the hell is going on with that? Why? Good morning, Tawana. For those that just came on, good morning, LaWanda. For those that just came on, hey, Spence, good morning. What we're talking about is jealousy. And we're talking about different forms of jealousy. You ever had somebody just jealous of you for no reason? Or jealous of you because you got the guy that they want? Or jealous of you because you riding good? Or jealous of you because you go to church? Or jealous of you just because people are cool with you? Jealous of you just because your hands stay done or you get your feet done? Jealous of you just because your hair stay look good? Jealous of you just because you can walk in a room and not say a word and they be like, oh, look at them, they think they the shit. Just why? Why is there so much hate and jealousy amongst the black community? Why is there so much jealousy and hate and competition? Do you know that you'll have people in competition with you and you don't even know it? That'd be so crazy. You got somebody in competition with you and you didn't even know you were in competition. Shireen is letting us know, I'm great, thanks. My appointment went well, I'm gonna be good, no matter the results. The results gonna be good too, Shireen. We not speaking no negativity today. Ain't no jealousy on here, Shireen. Ain't no envy on here, no. We all one, we one family, Shireen. Everything is gonna be wonderful. If you feeling good, God told you you good, we telling you good, I want you to tell you good. You got this. Whatever come on the ladder, we gonna climb it together. Yes. That's what we here for. We here to pick each other up. We ain't here to be like these old other jealous fools just to be out there on some BS, you know, wanting the bad for everybody. Like I said, I want Bone to get that truck. Yes, I want Bone to get his truck. You are covered. Yes. Mid say you covered. Yes. Yes. I want Tip to get that check. Yes. Let me see. Spence says, yep, I have a car now and choose not to tell anyone because some people will only call me because I have a car and they want to ride here and there. Right now, they don't fuck with me. Listen, those are facts. When I say those are facts, Spence. Good morning, Ansel. Good morning, Ladybug. But those are facts, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about people are naturally jealous of you. And it's amazing that people will bring your name down. They will alter their lives to hinder your life, and you don't even know. You have people that's walking around these days that are talking about you and eyeballing you and watching every movement that you make for no reason. Good morning, India. You know, have y'all had jealous moments? Because, like I said, jealous moments come in different phases. Girl, you look good today. Look at you. You looking good. What you could have did was wear some more different earrings, but you ain't got to worry about it. You still cute. You okay. Come on, now. That's a slight at you. Good morning, Takara. How you doing this morning? Missed you yesterday and was glad to see you. Yes. Let me see. LaWanda says the sad part is the hate doesn't come from strangers. And that's what I'm saying, Shireen. And that's what I'm saying, LaWanda. I'm saying it because the people that are close to you or people you are in close proximity with on a regular basis are the ones that naturally don't want you to do better than them. what the sad part is, for every 2 steps you get forward, if they right behind you, they not happy. As long as they on the same level as you, y'all cool. Or as long as they can be around you and watch you on a daily basis to make sure you don't grow above them or get something extra over them, then they okay. For real. Mia says you gotta watch who you be around. Yes, you do. Because the enemy is close. For real, they say keeping enemies close. You know, make them your closest. Good morning, Tiffy. Listen, when you gotta pay attention. When somebody is cracking a joke, listen to the joke. But listen at the extra that they put in there, though. Good morning, love. I'm okay. Good morning, everyone. What was yesterday? Yesterday was another day that we woke up and we were blessed. That's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. Shireen says, jealousy is real bad nowadays. And you know what? It is getting worse and worse and worse. And it's becoming the people you work with. It's becoming your family. It's becoming your closest friends. It's sad. You know, we got to stop that, everybody. Spence says, I'm always trying to elevate, so I tend not to be around people unless they're on a mission like me. Listen, and while you on that mission, is somebody watching you to make sure you don't complete your mission before you, Spence. And it's sad, you know. The more and the longer I've been off work, the more I've learned and pay attention, because they say you never stop learning. They say you never stop growing. They always say that your intellect continues to move to different heights as you get older and older and older. Good morning, Nicole Henderson. And as you do get older and you elevate and your mind elevates, it's crazy. But y'all, hold on for a second. I love the way she speaks. I love the way she thinks. I love the way that she treats her mama. I love that gap in between her teeth. I love her in every way that a man can love a woman, from personal to universal, but most of all, it's unconditional. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know what I do with that music. But yeah, that's where we are. You know, and I'm telling y'all, listen. When you are trying to achieve something these days, Shireen, you are absolutely correct. Co-workers are the worst. Yes, they are. Listen, your co-workers are watching everything about you, which means they watching your check, they watching your work schedule, they watching to see if you took a vacation, they watching to see if you called in, they watching to see if you came in with some new shoes with your outfit, they waiting to see if you on time. Co-workers are the worst. When I said they are the worst, they got to be the epitome of the most jealous people I've ever seen in my life. We work the same place, we work the same job, and most of us, if you're not a bus driver, continue to work just about the same hours. And it's sad that I know how to manage my money and you don't know how to manage your money. I appreciate that, Shireen. Listen, I appreciate that. Thank you about the music. So Spence says, it's true. I've been told all the time that I have too many skills to be working for anyone. And now I'm taking that to heart. I may be teaching drone technology in a certain school district, various schools. Listen, and if you're going to do that very soon, Spence, listen to me. Do not tell them what district you're going to. Do not tell them when it's supposed to take place. Don't let nobody know nothing, man. Because they gonna call there, they probably gonna try to apply for the same job. They might just go on that website and put some crazy stuff about you. They may do anything to hinder you from getting where you're going. And you probably have never done nothing wrong to them. They just don't want to see you elevate. For real. And it's sad that we got to go through this, especially amongst our people, because our people are the worst. You can put 16 Mexicans in a house. You can put 19 Asians. You can put 45 white people in the same two houses next door to each other. They're going to figure out how to expand. They're going to figure out how to work together. You put 3 black people in there, they're going to be arguing, wanting to get the hell out and separated in 3 months. It's sad. So Takara says, I love a hater. That's why I stay on point. A motherfucker couldn't say nothing about me on my bad day. I encourage mine. Listen, as you have to, and I salute you. Good morning, Mike. Mike Stone, if y'all don't know who that is who just came on, that's Mike Stone. Somebody I've always looked up to no matter what trade he was doing during life. Yes. And Mike, what I'm talking about, I'm glad you came on today, Mike. And for those who just came on today, what we are talking about jealousy. People just naturally being jealous of you. People not wanting to listen to what you got to say, to help elevate them. They trying to give you advice to elevate yourself to get where you at. And they want to talk to the next person like, dog, yeah, I was over there talking to him. Or take Mike for I was over there talking to Mike. Mike was telling me that shit sound cool, but that shit worked for him. How you know it ain't gonna work for you if you not doing nothing? But you over here trying to discourage somebody else from getting that money. You over here trying to discourage me and bring me down. You over here trying to send shots at Mike low key like he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm just saying. And I'm using Mike as an instrument out here because anybody who's trying to help somebody elevate, it seems like you got 3 people that's trying to push that person down, break that person down. Do not let that person elevate. They don't want you to take the knowledge in that somebody gives. That's what I'm saying. It's different forms of jealousy out here. When I say different forms. Sarah said, Mike, good morning. Much love. You the wife, no. Y'all be dressing. Mike be stepping out here. That's Mike Stone. For those that don't nobody know. He be having the scarf around the dog and everything. Don't he, Sarah? Mia says you don't know it till you try. Good morning, Jim Johnson. But this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to preach right now, Mia, because we are the worst. We are the worst. Good morning, Jay. Jay, I need to talk to you soon, too, because we can't do that at 10 o'clock this morning. I have some very important people coming out to check the place out. So, give me a little extra time. For real. But yes, I'm not saying nothing extra. I got some advice from Mike a few weeks ago, about a month ago. Shit, I went the next day. I got a smile on my face. That's all I'm going to say. You have to listen. And when you do, when you around people that want you to elevate, the last thing I ever want y'all to do is say something to try to defame their name, to mess up their character. Because that's what we out here doing. Tearing people down. Who trying to lift people up. Like I said, there are different forms of jealousy. People can just watch what you got and jealous of that. And I'm using Mike as an example right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no problem. Always looked up to Mike. Mike dropped that cocaine white Benz out here. Big body. $100,000 boy. Nah. Did I drop one? No. I dropped a $72,000 BMW 430i. Mike seen the motherfucker. He smiled for me. Because that's what we supposed to do. He didn't say, but when you get to be a big dog, you can get one of these. That, stuff like that, it don't need to be said. And that's why it wasn't said. You get somebody watch you coming into your place of employment. And the first thing they say is, damn, the last 2 days, you've been running late. Nigga, we got the same position. Why are you watching me like that? That's what I'm saying, Mike. And Mike, you see me all the time. When you see me, I'm smiling. No matter what I'm going through, I'm always smiling because, you know, we exchange some information. You know what I'm saying? And I salute you. I salute you always, Mike, for real. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. I salute you, for real. Mike said, come out them jeans, nigga, put the suits on. That's why Sarah was just giving him his flowers on how him and his wife dress, you know. And this is what we supposed to do. Jealousy is worse as we get older. You know, maybe when I was younger, I just wasn't paying no attention to how many people just didn't like me. I thought it was neighborhood versus neighborhood, or this block against that block, or I'm selling over here, you selling over there, so we trying to see who can get the most. You know, that's a form of competition and things like that. But as you get older, it's sad that if you just got a house and somewhere to stay and somebody renting, the person who renting is mad. Nigga, you in your 50s. If you ain't got a house by now, who fault is that? If you're not working toward getting a house, who fault is that? It's little stuff like this is what I'm talking about, y'all. It's small things like this that can change your mind perception. It can change your mind thoughts. But what you got to do is implement yourself around people who have more than you. Mia said we should all be complimenting each other. Yes, we should. Good morning, Miss Bailey. Good morning, Cleophas Woods. What's going on, fam? Happy birthday, belated birthday too, my dude. What we talking about this morning, we are talking about jealousy. Shireen says, I salute you, Gil. You're an awesome man. You have a caring heart. I appreciate you being my friend. And I appreciate you back, Shireen. I'm serious, you know. I'm really for the elevation of everybody having more than I got. I know that sounds crazy, but that's where I'm at. I've always been like that. I want to get that money. I want to be inspired. Mike said A1 clowns. And you ain't never lied, Mike. For real. You know, I deal with the shit all the time. You know, different forms of jealousy. Everybody know who you are. Everybody, niggas didn't grow up with you. I'll give you a good one. People didn't grow up with you. You know, I'm born on this block, you born on the next block, he born on the block before. We giving a party. Somebody in the neighborhood giving a party. But they don't call you. They don't call you to come to the parties or show your face. You know why? They don't want you to show up because other people gonna be like, damn, where you been? I ain't seen you. Damn, I see you riding good, you eating good. Boy, your face getting fat. They don't want to see you get no problem. Or they gonna shield you away from walking in the door and the women is looking at you. Or the men gonna be looking at you. It's sad, but you got friends like this that will not invite. And then when they see you, hear their favorite line go, damn, why you ain't show up the other day to the party? Or they'll call you and be like, nigga, where was you at last night? No, nigga, why you didn't call me last night? Understand what I'm saying to y'all. It is different forms of people being envious. Different forms. Shireen says, I appreciate all of you ladies on here. As you should. As you should. For real. I want everybody to do better because I still have people trying to help me do better or giving me the mental or putting something in my brain to do better. Thank you again, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I've been hanging around millionaires the last couple of years. These boys got money. I'm talking about Bentleys collecting dust, elevators in their fucking houses and shit like that. But I go around them to remind me of what I'm striving to be and what I'm striving. And I swear, they treat me like I'm fucking family. Y'all hold on 30 seconds, everybody. Sorry about that. I'm back, everybody. Y'all know how to do that every morning. But this is what I'm talking about. I hang around them to let me know how broke I really am. Good morning, Yolanda. I'm trying to surround myself with people like you, Tiff. And Tiff, you know, you done been around a few of my accomplishment stuff. I don't throw that in the air. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's just a way of survival. The stuff I do in life that suits me and stuff is survival. When I say it's survival, it's survival. When are you in survive mode? Because if you in jealousy mode, you are not in survive mode. You are in watch mode. You are in, I want to see what they doing mode. You want to sit back and watch and make sure they didn't get that new outfit. They didn't get that new pair of Gators. They didn't get them new pair of top 10s. When you can walk in them same shoes, if you stop watching another person's shoes walk. If they walking in front of you and you behind them, why don't you catch up and ask them, how did they get them shoes? And where did they get them shoes? And what do you need to do to get that pair of shoes? Because you'd be surprised. They'd be like, it wasn't hard. So let me tell you what to do. But you can't be behind them like, oh shit, I don't want none of them. Mike said, keep growing and laughing at the ops. When I tell you, Mike, and I love you to death, Mike, the ops, they so close. They so close. You know, I called up some of our friends the other day. I'm just going to say that, Mike. Some of our friends in our family the other day to come down and have fun at the karaoke. Did they show up? No, they didn't. But I extended my hand to make the, you know, the olive branch. But it shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. This is the way that we work. We don't work to elevate each other. We work to watch each other. And that's where it's got to stop at. We got to stop working to work against each other. For real. We got to stop saying slick shit. Oh my God. This nigga funny as hell and shit. No, that nigga, but that motherfucker, watch this shit though. That nigga about to go get a drink. Damn, the nigga cracked a joke and you gotta add in the nigga like to drink basically, or he could be a possible alcoholic. You get what I'm saying? No matter what the people say. Words have power. Words definitely have power. And that power of the word that comes across the tongue is so powerful, everybody. So listen to me. Do you know that the tongue is the most powerful part of the body? Because it can lift and build up empires, or it can tear down walls and villages, all within one word, all within one day, all within 1 week. Did you hear what I said? As I was saying though, some of this stuff is, and it's real sad that we keep bringing our own selves down. It's so many people that's moving in our neighborhood to take over our neighborhood. Why? Because we don't build our own. We tear everybody down. That's what we do. I have to restart what? I got to restart my life? Is that what you're saying? Has it froze everybody? Somebody tell me. Real quick. Is my screen froze everybody? Nobody's saying nothing. I guess I do got to restart it. Y'all saying I need to start my stuff over? I'm good now? Okay. I was wondering what was going on after Mike said the screen was freezing. But yeah. So this is what I'm saying, everybody. It's sad. Like I said, we got people moving up in our community. I got Mexicans staying next to one of my houses. You know what I'm saying? I got a Asian and a fucking white man staying down the street all of a sudden. You know, I'm seeing these bikes ride past with the white people with the dogs on the back. It's nothing wrong with moving into the community, but what I'm saying is our community is basically losing more and more and more And a lot of it is from jealousy. While you sitting at home watching me, why don't you get up, go get a couple extra dollars, fix your house up, and stop being mad because another man or another woman is fixing their house up and they trying to get their shit together. You know, oh, I see they changed their blinds. Oh, they want to go outside and dig in the front yard and put some flowers down. You know what? I'm gonna go out there too. They shit ugly. Why? Spence said it was paused when I was on a call or something, but it looks like you're back. I appreciate it, Spence. Good morning, Rico Black. For those that just came on, what we're talking about is jealousy, and how jealousy comes in different forms, and how jealousy is what's holding us back, on how people are just watching you for no reason. You got family members that know your struggle, and as soon as you get a couple dollars, they be like, oh shit, yeah, that nigga Lee, cuz that nigga just hit that lick. He just got on. But you know he gonna go blow that shit and ain't gonna do shit with it. Why you got to say that all in the same sentence? If you know he gonna do it anyway, why you got to say that? Why you got to throw something in the air to tear that man down who just finally got on or got what he was trying to get? You know? Women, y'all be like, oh shit, girl, your man fine as hell, blah, blah, blah. Then you turn around and talk to your cousin and be like, yeah, that nigga fine, but he ain't shit. I seen that nigga the other day riding past and he was eyeballing me like he want me. The nigga just seen you probably. He wasn't even looking at you like that. But you just adding shit in to tear him down and to tear their relationship up. Once again, it is different forms of jealousy. Your ass can be your jealousy. When somebody come in, you can be like, hey. Jealousy. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? When somebody come in the room, they can be like, yeah, all my dog to be like, oh, hey, what up, man? Yeah, what up? Anyway, yeah. Why I got to be like that? This person probably ain't did shit to you. Probably ain't never did a motherfucking thing to you, but that's your attitude at them because they elevate, they dress nice, they smell good, or they get attention, or people like them. Or they just don't fuck with you, but they ain't did nothing wrong to you, and you just treating them wrong. They might speak to you with a smile, but you speak to them with a frown. What the fuck is that? Why do we have to elevate our minds to automatically bring a person down? I once had a person not like me because they said I don't speak to them and say good morning to them. Who cares? Keep your life moving. Now you spreading and putting negative stuff in the air. Guess what? That negativity that you spread and put in the air, instead of coming to me in the beginning, has went on for years and years and years because you just didn't like me for no reason. Why? Why, if you with somebody that somebody else won't, you think you better than the person that they with? It's different forms. Understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all be like, shit, she don't deserve that nigga. Why she don't? She got him. But why are you telling this to somebody else? Put negativity in their ears. If this is how you feel, keep the shit to yourself. Why are you making enemies who is not your enemy? My enemy is thy enemy. Understand that. It is different ways to create jealousy. And it all starts with the talk. I'm just saying. Sarah Gill says, I had to tell my daughter this. Her homegirl looks at her up and down all the time and side-eyeing her. I told my baby, she better watch her. You told her right. Gill, you told her right. You told her right because, like I said, sometimes it doesn't always come in the shape of words and things like that. Looks can tell you somebody don't fuck with you. Looks can tell you that somebody don't want you to elevate. You know what I'm saying? The way they change their wordplay, the way they look you up and down, the way when you come around they walk out the room, the way that they say hi to you. It all plays a part. Now you may not have did nothing to them. It's just natural. So I want y'all to take that with y'all today. You know, this is what I want y'all to take with y'all today. Stop bringing other people down because you just don't fuck with them. You should still be happy for them. Because if you watching them to the point where you don't fuck with them, it's something about them that got you watching them too. I'm just saying. Sarah says, when you shine bright, you blind a lot of folks. That is true. Mia says, Hampton, when people have beautiful souls, people always see you light and want to be a part of it and just don't know how to ask you or how to do it. Listen, I love my Christ as Savior. I do. I do. Hold on. You're wonderful, and I'm dying to make you see anything you can find right here inside of me. Oh, 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 oh. I don't think you hear me. Have you ever had something that that takes your mind and twists it all around? All you can think about was this one thing, well, this is her, and beauty is her name. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. One of my favorite songs. I'm sorry. But as I was just getting ready to say, Jesus, my Lord and Savior, they didn't believe in him. They talked about him. They put him on the cross. They put steel rods through his hands. They killed my Lord and Savior. They stoned him to death and let him put holes in his body and let him ride up on a wooden cross. But they crowned him in the process. And that crown still lives to this day in our eyes and in our fixations. But he was brought down by people around him. Because his way of thinking and his way of thought were not of their beliefs. And all they can do was kill him. That's all they could do to try to stop him. And the crazy part is, he never was stopped. He still lives on today. And he died young. He died young. But he didn't have to die. People should have just went another route. They didn't have to take our Lord and Savior for being jealous of him. They could have just talked about him and moved on. But that wasn't good enough. Jealousy is a powerful thing. Jealousy will get your house ran up in. Jealousy will have people call the police on you. Jealousy will have people lie on you. Jealousy will try to bring you down and capture everything of your immoral body and take everything that you have, leave it on the street, and they will step over it, kick it, piss on it, and then say, damn, that's fucked up what happened to them. Don't be a part of that, people. Tiffy says, if I don't fuck with someone, I don't see them or anything concerning them. They just don't exist in my world. I don't wish anything bad on them other than them not to be in my space. Those is facts. Them is facts. Good morning, Lotus. Now, have people said and done things to me that make me want to do something to them? Make me want to say some out cold things to them? I have. But did I just wake up wishing some foul shit on somebody or wish somebody bad, something bad happened to somebody for no reason? Hell no. Why? People are looking at you right now. When you leave and go wherever you going today, or you get that phone call, damn, you ain't had to work today. Oh shit, you must be blessed. Yes, I am. Those are forms of people hating on you. It may be so subtle and so simple. So subtle and so simple. Get yourself together, people. Get yourself together. That's what we own today. That's what I'm on today. That's where I'm at. Because I think it needs to be heard, because every time one of us try to take 2 steps forward, like I said, we got that person right behind us on our heels trying to make sure they're on our level. Everybody ain't on your level. And find somebody else on a different level so you can change your level that you own. Did you hear what I said? Everybody is not on your level. Find somebody on a different level so you can change levels to be on another level, to get to different levels, to have levels that people will never ever reach because they chasing you. For real. As a black man, I was born being chased. As a black woman, you were born being chased. As a person in general, you are being chased by everybody who want to see where you at. Everybody ain't supposed to see where you at. Everybody ain't supposed to see where you going. If you let them get in your path and don't go around them, or you let them even y'all paths out and y'all stay together, you let that jealousy hold you back. That's what you did. Good morning, young blood. How you doing this morning, Mario? That's what you did. Some people jealous because you trying to lose weight. Some people jealous because you just hit the lottery. Some people jealous because they just jealous. How do you do that? How do you rectify that? Where is your mind state in all this to elevate above them and keep it moving? Or keep them at a distance? Sometimes we need these niggas who jealous. Good morning, Brandon. You all right, Mr. McGuire? Sometimes we need the people who jealous too. We got to keep them close because maybe they have something that we know we gonna need. Or you went to use them and all of a sudden you found out the jealousy was real. You just did this for this person yesterday. I come to you today, or I can't do it no more. And then you do it for somebody else tomorrow. And then you say shit like, oh shit, nah, I ain't even know I could do it no more till they hit me back. Yes, you did. You probably didn't even make the call. I just want y'all to understand that we are the ones that make our situations worse by speaking things into existence, eyeballing people, not wanting people to get what they got. You know, we can talk to our kids and tell our kids things because that's our job, to make sure that they grow and they elevate and they get better. But you shouldn't be telling the grown person, damn, that apartment nice you got and that car nice you got. Damn, but can you afford it? That ain't none of your fucking business if they can afford it. You gonna give them some money on it? Because to me, that's another form of hate. That's another form of jealousy. Because you're giving me a compliment and slapping me at the same time. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Tiffy says, or I was hit with I prayed about it and God said I wouldn't be able to do it. That's why I don't ask anyone for anything. I'll figure it out myself. Tiffy, listen to me. You talking to the right person. You talking to God. That's the right person to talk to. And whoever you talk to in the process that didn't help, and you know they could help, just remember why they didn't help. It probably was just jealousy. It probably was just envy. Honestly, that's probably what it was. Jealousy and envy. Because it's sad. Somebody gonna give y'all a look today and y'all gonna think about me. Somebody gonna say some slick stuff and y'all gonna think about me today. You know, Just like with the Facebook. Me, I'm really direct. But somebody gonna put a post up there and gonna say some slick shit. You gonna know it's about you. You are definitely gonna know that they talking about your ass, because they gonna put a key word in there that got your name written all over it. I'm so serious. Yes, they are. Tiffy says that was for someone to try some pork chops for me because I can't eat it right. I caught that, Tiff. But honestly, y'all, we're gonna cut it short because I thought I brought up today. I thought that was a real issue because sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget that we are the most powerful beings on this earth. We built this earth. You know, when we worked together all them years, we had gazillions of dollars. We had our own. We took over our own. They had to build up things and tear us down. They had to put armies and armies and armies together just to come tear our army down. And when they tore their army down, they divided us. They pulled us away from each other. They touched us. They touched our women. They did things to break us up and mentally mess us up. Not just back then or 400 years ago. It is continuing to this day. Because when it was time to do the harvest may have been blocks long, acres long. But it was time to eat, they separated us. And we are still separated to this day because one person had some bread and water and the other person just had water and a piece of bread. And we always wondered why. And it has carried on and carried on and carried on and carried on. And to this day, it is sad that jealousy has provoked us to not want anybody to do better. Good morning, Leah. Tiffy says, I am serious though. That hurt my feelings. I was paying, and she does it for my others in my family. But that's what they do. That's what they do. Just like I see Leah on here all the time, you know, and first thing I say, Leah, where you going next? I hope you have fun. Because I'm happy for things like that. You know, you see me on here. I had just said something about you, Tiff. Like, you gonna get that bread. I had just said something about Bone. You gonna get that car, because the tongue is the most powerful thing that is a part of your body. I speak it into existence for y'all because I wanted to exist for y'all. And that's the problem with the people around us. They speak negativity around you. They speak negativity behind your back. They speak negativity to other people that they know is going to spread the negativity. And it's sad. But this is how this elevates and divides us. Not for just then, but actually for large portions of our life. And it sends people into depression. It sends people into anxiety attacks. It sends people into all kind of things because you don't understand how to take it. You don't understand how to be a part of it. You don't understand how to withhold these things. Everybody is not built for jealousy. Even though jealousy is amongst everyone. But it's how you do it, how you hold on to it, how you think about it. But you can't be around somebody giving them praise and slick talking them at the same time. You know, just like I said, amen. Leah said, amen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I can't be like, damn, Leah, I'm happy you going on that next trip, but I hope she don't be riding on Spirit, that cheap ass flight. But it's okay. She gonna do what she do. You see how somebody can say something nice, but really slip them at the same time, then try to make it like they was playing? You don't do shit like that. That is a part of being jealous and jealousy of what somebody else is doing. That's why I give praise to every time y'all say something good. I'm praising y'all for it. Good morning, Robin. Glad to have you back. For those that just came on, we are talking about jealousy and envy amongst your family, friends, co-workers, or people that you see on a regular basis. Like we say, your co-workers are the worst. Because y'all make the same amount of money and y'all don't do the same damn things. Because y'all don't live your life the same. And people hate when you having fun. People hate when people flock to you. Good morning, Tacola. Yes, Leah. People do it all the time. Yes, they do. And if you really listen to them, you'll be like, this motherfucker just really slipped me. But I ain't gonna say nothing. Because now I know where you're coming from. And it's fucked up that we endure this as a people. We endure this so much that it's regular. No, this shit ain't regular. And it shouldn't be regular. It never should be regular. When I say it never should be regular, it never should be regular to bring somebody down. Yeah, Leah, that's what I'm saying. They giving you a compliment, but they slipping you to another nigga at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Putting that negativity in their head. Putting that negativity. They may not even know you, but y'all might be meeting up next week. They done already put negative shit in this person's head before they meet you. Then somebody come up, Leah, and be like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? I'm Gil. And you be like, oh, I'm Leah. And I be like, oh, you Leah. Oh, hey, how you doing? You be like, what the hell that mean? Oh, nothing. They just told me I was going to meet you. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Tiff said, have a safe, awesome day, everyone. Be safe out there. Definitely be safe out here because it's raining out here and stuff like that. But when they eyeball you, just know you are being eyeballed. Just know somebody watching you at your job. Just know that some of your family ain't happy that your kids just graduated and they kids ain't doing shit. Just know that some people are upset because when every time you pull up, you got your own blunts. You ain't gotta smoke with them if you don't want to. You don't need they weed. Just understand that when you roll up, niggas be like, I got 10 on this bottle, and you be like, I'm good, I'm gonna buy my own bottle. These niggas is mad. Damn, we can't go in on the bottle? No, nigga, I want to drink my own. You know, nigga, you might drink more than me. I'm just saying. Tacola says, good morning. Oh, hell yeah. They used to be mad when I used to take vacations when I worked at GFI. And I believe that, Tacola. You know, what you got, FMLA? How you get all this vacation time? Why the fuck you care, nigga? You should be happy for me. Whatever I have done to work the system, it's either helping me now or gonna hurt me in the end. But mind your business. Tiffy says, my nephew is going to prom tonight. If anybody wants to show up, our send-off is at a hall. The send-off is at a hall. You gotta let everybody know what hall it's at, Tiff. But that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we need to do. We need to get better at being better. We need to do better. And we need to do better by doing better. We need to be positive, and that's by being more positive. The only way we can do these things is work on us. We got to change some of these things in us to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Even when you know somebody is slipping us, be like, yeah, nigga, I heard you. But don't worry about it. Because next week, I'm going to be here. I'm only here this week. I'm going to be there next week. Learn how to say little shit back. You'll send it to me so I can post it, and I'll do that for you, Tiff. I ain't got no problem. Yes. Or when you hear him say, shit, you want to go? You want to come with me? You know? Because you are being watched. Somebody asked me, like, dang, how many cars you got? Why you need them cars? Shit, why not have the cars? What's going on, Mo? What's going on, Billy D? Billy D, the interview at the end of this month, I'm waiting on something right after Memorial Day. As soon as they come back with this paperwork, I'm going to have everything I need. I don't want to open my mouth and send everything down south. You understand what I'm saying? You understand where I went with that? Yes. But it will be spoken on. It will be spoken on. But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about jealousy. Just like, I'm glad Billy D came on here. You know what I'm saying? So Billy D like, fuck him. Billy D got his own podcast. You know what I mean? Now, I got my own podcast. I done bought shit from him. Had him come over to help me set my stuff up. Y'all ain't heard me say one bad motherfucking thing about this man, because why? Why would I try to bring him down? Why would I? Now I got my own show. Why I'm going to say something bad about his? No, you know what I'm going to do? I turned around and said, shit. Who the better person to interview me than somebody that's helping me? Let me help them too. Let me bring them more viewers. Good morning, Eva. How you doing? Euclid's finest. Do you get what I'm saying? See how we are supposed to help each other? I could have went to somebody else and be like, look, I want you to interview me. I know you got followers. So no. I'm taking it to my dog, Billy D. I'm taking it to him. That's right, teamwork, fam. I'm taking it to him. A bunch of people I know, he know. But we gonna put this shit out here, and I'm gonna put it out on his page and my page, because he showed me how to connect the pages. So why wouldn't I do something to elevate him? Why wouldn't I do something to make his shit better? If I get him one more subscription, I did my motherfucking job. Because he got me at least one more subscription. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we're supposed to do. This is what we're supposed to do. We got to stop being jealous of what somebody else is doing. Good morning, Miss Hollis. Good morning. Me is just teamwork. And this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? People have chipped in to help me. People have chipped in to help you. But are you still on that level, on that page, or are you being jealous because where they are now, where they moved to, the elevation that they went to? And I say this just like with Billy D. I see his platform climbing. That shit making me say, yeah, I can do it. And guess what? Not only has it helped me in my mental and want to keep moving forward, now I have passed it on to the young boy Sammy Yee-Ya. And his page is Deep Climbers. He called himself Johnny Archer. Now, he has started his own page. That's what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to pass on what we got and keep taking each of us to different levels. And don't worry about nobody passing your level. Just get them up to your level. Help us elevate. Don't sit up talking about nobody, breaking nobody down. Don't sit up being jealous because somebody else is doing something that you think you can do or you should be doing. Don't be trying to be jealous of somebody because you see them dress nice every damn day. Don't be jealous of somebody because they got Chanel number 9 and you only got 8. Don't be jealous of somebody because they got an iPhone and you got an Android. Damn it, y'all got the same fucking tools to elevate. Y'all have the same tools where you shouldn't be jealous of another person. Y'all have the same tools to get better. Instead of saying slick shit about them and talking about them, why don't you do what you need to do and walk up to them and say, look, show me what you're doing, man. Miss, look, I don't know what you did with your hair today, but I swear all that looked natural. How did you put that in there? Dog, I see you be coming with these funny ass looking socks. Where you get them socks at? I love them socks. It doesn't matter what it is. We have to stop being jealous of what the next person is doing. Good morning, Lane. How you doing? You know I love you to death. For real. People will take you wanting to do stuff like they do by asking them as if you a hater or you jealous. No. If I ask you, it's because I am inquiring how to do something you've done. I'm not trying to be like you. The nigga who not trying to be like you and trying to hate on you, They sitting back watching what you did. Now they all on the internet. Now they asking people close to you how you did this, how you did that. They really don't want to know. They just want to find out. So you don't know that they found out that you following them or stalking them or trying to talk to them or whatever it may be. Amber says, I agree, it's levels to this. Bia says, come on, Hampton, yes, thank you. Because it is levels to this. And it start with this. It start with your tongue. Hey, that is the shit, ain't it, Leah? Leah, you know you get 2 seconds to say something. Alright. You know, anybody say that's my jam, we always give them 2 seconds of that. But yeah. And that's what we need to do. Stop saying something nice about people and slipping them. Oh, damn, they got a new car? Damn. But you know what? They should get them other rims. That'll make the car look nice. Stop. Good morning, Kimmy. Stop it. Good morning, Miss Skeen. Good morning. Stop it. Listen, stop it. Stop it. Stop riding past niggas' houses. Oh shit, I rode over that nigga Gil house the other day, shit. That nigga cut his yard, shit. But he ain't trimming. God damn. Billy D says just hating their blood. And that's what I was saying earlier, you know. Niggas just naturally hating. Why? Why don't you want your people around you to elevate? If you ain't doing shit, why you don't want nobody else doing shit? Come on, man. If you ain't doing shit, why you don't want nobody else doing shit? You're the problem. If you're not getting up trying to move forward or trying to put another car in your driveway or to have a nigga cut your grass or to take a trip and take another trip or to increase your bank account or buy another outfit, whatever it may be to make you have more. If you're not doing that, why are you trying to bring the person down next to you so they can't do it? Why? Amber says people aren't used to having good in their life. You're always going to have bad in your life if everything that comes out of your mouth is negative. Everything coming out of your mouth is negative. Why do you think something positive going to happen to you? Your truth is your truth. But breaking the person down next to you, that's hate. That's jealousy. That's envy. That's some whole ass shit. I'm telling you, it really, really is. You are not somebody that I want in my circle, close to my circle. I don't even want you within my visual range. If you all the way down the street as a shadow, nigga, I want your shadow to disappear. Because your shadow is following me too, in the dark. Understand everything I'm trying to get across to y'all today about elevation and what your tongue will do. You said Cat Williams said you got to have at least one hater. Look, they come in different forms, shapes, and colors. And guess what? When Cat Williams was up there saying that to Shannon Sharp, he wasn't saying that Shannon was a hater. He was trying to give him some game. Shannon hated on him. And guess what? Now Shannon ass in trouble. And that's what goes on. When you try to bring somebody down, you bringing your own self down. Good morning, Karen. How are you this morning? For those who just came on, we are talking about jealousy and envy of people around you for no fucking reason. Amber says, I'm not even hating on what another person has going on. They may not be what God has for me. And that is true. That is so right. We have different paths. We have different maneuvers. We have different things going on. You know, women do crazy things, men do crazy things, but put negativity in the air, you make this shit happen. Somebody could be like, they want to fuck you. Well, they might, but shit, who paying attention to that? You? Or should I be paying attention to it? You get what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. It is so many levels to jealousy, hate, envy. It is so many levels to it. What level are you on? Are you bottom tier, mid tier, or you just a natural hater? But it all starts with this. It all starts with the tongue. Because the tongue is the most powerful hater in the world. It's the most powerful hater part of your body. Skeen said, unfortunately, it's taught mentally. And you know what? I can't argue that, Skeen. I can't. You know, a lot of it starts in the household too. When you and your baby daddy or kid's father, whatever you call them, beefing, and you be like, your daddy ain't shit. He know he could have did it. That's hate. You shouldn't be saying that to your kid. That's another form of hate. You are turning someone against somebody, and the other person don't even know what the hell is going on. The mama could just be a complete ass. The daddy could be a complete ass. Who knows? But that's grown-up shit. So when Skeen say it's taught mentally, that's a form of teaching and training the person mentally how to automatically not like this person or think negative about this person. Yes. We got to change, y'all. We got to stop this. Those who coming through your life or have come through your life, want the best for them. Want the best for them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard me talk about my son, but what do you also hear me say? I want him to have the world. I want him to be the richest man on this motherfucker. But do it over there. You know? Do it over there. Amber says, love always goes farther. I'm telling you what goes far. Just keeping your tongue intact. For real. For real. Fuck around and be like Vivian Green on the emotional roller coaster and shit. She just came on. I'm just saying. When you are verbally assaulting a person's character or the jealousy of, you know, that person has got going on, and it gets back to them, it affects them in ways that none of us know. Listen. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. It takes you on an emotional roller coaster no matter what you're doing when you are being hated on, rejected because of jealousy that you didn't conform towards a person. They just naturally doing it. You don't need that. Because not only do you create jealousy within your own heart and try to connect it with every person around, you will start to become mad at that person or not liking that person for no fucking reason just because you are jealous of where they are and what they're doing. Leah says, growing up, my grandfather used to drink and say to my grandmother, that's why your legs hurt, because you so big. A year later, he lost his leg from drinking due to poor circulation. See that? See how I came full circle? Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Carolyn. How y'all doing this morning? Glad to have y'all. Happy belated birthday, Alice. Look at you pushing that age up just a little bit. Yes, crossing over to the dark side. Hope you had a wonderful birthday, though. It looked like you did with your family. You know, y'all are always loved. But yes, for those who just came on, we are talking about jealousy and how it comes in different forms. But the number one form that jealousy comes in is from the tongue. And Leah just said it. Grandfather would always talk about grandma and her legs. A year later, guess what? His leg cut off. Now who talking about the legs now? Because now her 2 legs is what's walking around there taking care of your ass. I'm just saying. Emotional roller coaster. That's all we saying. The tongue is so powerful. Speak positive into existence. If you and another person are beefing, y'all ain't got to be around each other. Y'all ain't got to see each other. But you ain't got to wish death on them. You ain't got to wish that motherfucker get hit by a bus. You ain't got to wish dumb shit like that. Whatever gonna come to them gonna come. It's gonna come. When I say we have people within our circle, there are people in your circle right now. They only in your circle watching you to make sure you don't leave out the circle. Making sure you don't create your own circle. Making sure you don't find a new circle to get into. They want to stay right there where they can watch you. Because if they can watch you, they ain't got to do nothing else. They good with their life. They making just enough or moving just enough to keep you in their circle of not elevating. So when you try to elevate out that circle, that's when you better than them. That's when you think you the shit. That's when you arrogant. That's when you become a narcissist. That's when all the bullshit start because you try to elevate yourself. When all they got to do is build their circle bigger, climb out their circle themselves, or step into your new circle to see where you going. But that tongue will tear all that down. Alice says, good morning and thank you. I feel that. Hold on. She says, good morning and thank you. I feel just like that, much older. I woke up back pains the next day. That's because you was bent over shaking your ass. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, but it looked like you had a wonderful time, and I'm glad you did, for real. I love your family. Y'all always together, too, for real. Tiffy says, I believe in karma, and she don't play. Not at all. When it come, it come. Mia says, that's right. Leah says, I'm waiting for you to send me your playlist. Please and thank you. I'm glad you like it, Leah. This is one of my playlists, too. I probably got like maybe 15, 17, something like that. Whatever mood I'm in that day, that's the playlist I pop in. And it's probably like at least 100 songs in these playlists. So sometime I can just go back to the same playlist and just finish the other half of it because it's a million songs on it, for real. Lotus says, have a great day. Got a pre-trip to this coach. Go on and get that work in. Be safe out there. Have a great day. And we going to wish that stalker off your back, Lotus. We going to wish that stalker go his own goddamn route and leave you the fuck alone. That's what we going to do. Yes. Amber says, I want all my people to know that deal because y'all are, yes. I want y'all to know that too. And that's why I say if it's any way, shape, or form that I can do something to help in y'all lives, if it's within my reach, I would try. Whether it be financial, whether it be words, place to stay, pick you up, something to eat. It ain't big things that you do for people. It's the little things. Say it again. It's not the big things. It's the little things. You know, people think you gotta be able to do something financially for you to count on them. You can count on them with using your tongue right. I know that could go a lot of ways, but today is not hump day. We saying it in the right way. Yes. The tongue is the most powerful part of your body. Once again, it tears down villages and it builds up skyscrapers. Facts. Can you go with me to get my AirPod? What? Are you on your way over here? I just thought about, oh no, today Thursday. I won't see you till tomorrow. Good morning, Billy Mo. Before I answer that, Tiffy, I got to make sure somebody going to be here because I got something big going on today, at the location at 10 o'clock this morning. That's why I had to cancel what I was doing with Jay this morning because I got something that might transcend my next few years and elevate my mind and my life just a little bit. So once I hang up from here, I find out if I'm going to have somebody here to take care of it this morning. And if so, then I ride with you. I ain't got no problem. Good morning. For anybody just came on here, what we have been or was talking about or will be talking about this morning is just jealousy. You may be someone that's jealous of another nigga and don't even know you jealous. Amber says, speak life into people. I have to. Do you know, coming on here talking to y'all is such a great feeling, a relevance about myself, a encouraging thing to not even know what I'm going to say every single day, but have the right words to say every single day because y'all are inspiring to me, because y'all lift me up, because y'all make me feel better, because y'all give me a vision that I didn't even see. I'm nothing without y'all. Not on this journey on here. Y'all make me everything that I am on this journey that I'm on in my path right now. And the people that are on here that continuously help me elevate my sight, my view, my vision, thank y'all. Because as I elevate, we elevate. I give all that I can. And I receive everything that you said. I received the hate, believe it or not. Because it let me know I got to do something to keep you hating, or give you something to switch over to me, or give you something to leave me the hell alone. For real. Yes. Good morning, KP. What's going on? Good morning, Kelly. Yes. This is where we are today. This is where we are today. Not only do we come on here for that, we on here to network amongst each other. Let's help each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. There's a young man I bought t-shirts from recently. And I'm going to buy some more from him. I wanted to do a podcast with him, but, disagreements, whatever. I'm still going to buy t-shirts from him. We elevate each other. That's what we supposed to do. Good morning, Mamie. Hey, fam. Y'all don't always have to disagree. And when you disagree with somebody, good morning, Danielle Spires. When you disagree with somebody, you don't have to run around like, yeah, this old hoe ass nigga, or yeah, I was talking to that nigga and they didn't want to listen to me. Why is you spreading the negativity? That was a conversation amongst y'all. Why are you spreading the negativity? That really wasn't even no negativity. Y'all just disagreed. You're trying to get somebody to be on your side. You're trying to get somebody to look at them bad. You're trying to bring them down. You are trying to do a multitude of things to bring that person down. You have people that are still at the job that are running around on a regular basis talking about you, talking about me. People just out there to bring you down for no reason. Jealousy is a hell of a thing. People are jealous of you and you've never done nothing wrong to them. People are jealous of you because they asked you to do something for them and you couldn't accommodate them that day. And they gonna be jealous. And when you aren't around, they gonna fire all kind of shots at your name. They gonna fire all kind of shots at your back. They gonna fire all kind of things at you. Good morning, Rodney Jones. Good morning, Mr. Griffin. What's going on, Aaron? And you gonna get people that come on your page. And they gonna take 2 words that you said out of your mouth and they gonna spread negativity on you. They gonna down you. You know why? Because they standing amongst a whole bunch of people. They standing in a group. So they think this nigga ain't around or she ain't around. So if I spread this negativity, I ain't got to worry about them going behind my back telling it. You know how you handle that, people? You laugh. When you see them, you keep elevating people. You put the right people in your circle. You know what the saddest part? is we expect women to gossip and men not to. No, women stop it. Guys stop it, because I ain't gonna lie, guys, I look at you worse. I look at you worse talking behind a man's back. Say what you want to say to him. Say what you got to say. Because if you're talking behind a man's back, you're not talking to him, you're not talking at him, you're talking about him. And that doesn't elevate you. It shows jealousy. It is something about that man or woman that makes you not be able to confront them and confront them in front of the people you've said bad things about him or her to. You don't want to look bad in front of the people that you shed dirt on with your tongue. You don't want to let these people know that what I said about this person is not true. KP says, yes, it is. Yep. Danielle says, so true. And KP, that is actually absolutely correct. Most never tell the story right. That's right with the Hartsman is, you know what I'm saying? It's always three sides to every story. But the worst hate that black people have is you naturally hate somebody because they look good, because they driving good, because other people want them. And that's another thing. People get a lot of hate and a lot of jealousy out here because other people like them. And it's sad because you want people to like you, and then you have people not like you because people like you. It's so messed up out here. Good morning, Glorious. Haven't saw you in a couple days. Glad to have you this morning, Miss Connors. What we talking about? We just talking about the pure word jealousy. What kind of jealous person are you? Are you here to elevate the people in your circle or around you? A lot of people are not built for some of the jealousy that y'all give. Good morning, Katrina. Glad to have you. Some people are not built for it. What up, though, Aaron? And we missed you yesterday, Aaron. We missed your ass at the meet and greet too. They was looking for you yesterday, just to let you know. So tomorrow, you probably gonna get a lot of questions, Griff. I'm letting you know now. Amber says, just be yourself. And the thing about being yourself, Amber, a lot of people don't like that. They don't like you being yourself because they can't be you. They can't walk like you. They can't gravitate people towards you like you do. They cannot have a presence. Some men and some women walk into a room and the conversation stops. Because of two things. They have an aura about them, or they walk in with so much confidence it makes the next person want to say bad things about them. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. You know, Gloria says, yes, true story. Danielle says she learned that now. Yes, we have to stop this. For real. No matter how much good you do for somebody, when people don't like you, they wait for one bad thing to shatter your whole reputation. Good morning, Danielle. Amber said, yes. For real. You could be the saint of all saints, but they just wait. Soon as they mess up, soon as he say the wrong thing, soon as he come out the wrong way aggressive, they drop out of nowhere. They come out of nowhere. They creep out to start bad-mouthing you. And the crazy thing about it is when they start bad-mouthing you, it's somebody you've never even done nothing to. Those are parts of jealousy, envy, hatred. That's the category you put yourself in and you don't even realize it. The person that's laughing and joking with you while you saying this about the other person went to somebody else who was like, yeah. No, that nigga was over there slipping the shit out of Gil. He was over there slipping the shit out of Cheryl. He was over there slipping the shit out of Danielle. He was over there slipping the shit out of Amber. He was over there slipping the shit out of Sarah. You get what I'm saying? So while you think you create your own circle, your own mind, you're spreading negativity. That's your ultimate goal. But you are looking crazy in the process also. And you don't even realize it. You don't even realize you looking like a jealous, soft ass nigga yourself. Elevate. Level up. Ascend. For real. Do I call my Mr. straight up because I'm always speaking my truth? Yes. But guess what? I'm trying to go up. I'm trying to go here, all the way up there. I'm trying to go all the way up there. I'm trying to go as high as I can. Yeah. If the God's on the sun, nigga, I want to reach the sun one day. Flat out. Danielle says, I'm my own circle. It's nothing wrong with that. Amber says, where the hell you been, Aaron? KP says, haterade is terrible. It's terrible. Okay, so let me give y'all an example. I'm going to use you, Danielle Spires. So let's say me and you get to beefing. This is between me and you. But now I get to telling people in your circle, trying to make you look bad. That's a form of hate and jealousy. Why can't I just leave the conversation between me and you? And Gloria said, amen. You know, when I start trying to get people against you, that's jealousy and hate. That's what that is. When you start to try to bring somebody in who has nothing to do with the situation to make the other person look bad, that is another form of jealousy and hate. And envy. Once again, jealousy ain't just what a person got. Jealousy is elevated to so many levels. What level are you on? Are you a low level, a mid level, or a high level motherfucker that's jealous? Where are you? Mamie said, yes, that happened to me. Good morning, Miss Austin. Good morning, Michelle. How you been, Michelle? Good morning, Nicole. Carolyn says, take all that jealousy and pack it under your feet and keep rising. Yes, for those that just came on, we are just talking about straight jealousy in different levels and different forms of jealousy. So Danielle says, I know if you're not leveling up with me or trying to elevate me, stay away. And listen, Danielle, while you trying to keep them away and at bay, they talking about you then too. Good morning, Pastor. Good morning, Jamal. Glad to see you on here. Good morning, Tyra. Listen, for those that just came on, we are talking about jealousy. Jealousy in the eye, jealousy in the heart. But for those that just came on, I also want you to know jealousy starts right here. It starts with the tongue. The tongue is very powerful. The tongue can bring us all together like we on this page. The tongue can break this whole page up. The tongue brought us together the other night at the bar. But guess what? One tongue can break us up from never being back at that bar again. One tongue can help you get that vehicle you want, can help you get that job you want, can help you get anything you want in life. And that same tongue that helped you get that, your tongue can tear up everything that they did for you because you think they didn't give you enough. There are different forms of jealousy, hate, and envy. Danielle says, and that's fine, I know I am doing right. As long as you know you're doing right, keep it moving, keep doing what you're doing. So Danielle says, I just found out that I'm being blackballed as we speak in the DPW department. I've never met these ladies a day in my life, and they've been heading on me ever since I transferred from DDOT to the DPW. The superintendent, DDOT, talked about me like a dog to another superintendent, DPW. Then DPW superintendent called the other departments and told them not to accept me as an employee. Listen, Danielle, when I tell you those are forms of hate, guess where it came from? It came with the tongue. It came from the tongue. And we gonna say to ourselves, you gonna get in somewhere else, Danielle. You gonna get in someplace that really needs you, and they gonna look out for you. You gonna make more money. You gonna be blessed, and you gonna stunt on everybody who talked about you. For real. Because it's sad that people are calling department to deprive you of a good life and a good position and that good money. So I want you to have it. You gonna have it. And when you get it, don't even worry about them. Walk past them with your head held high. Real goddamn high. Walk with that posture in your back. Walk like I told y'all. It's nothing y'all can do. I am blessed by the best. That's that look and that attitude. I don't even want you to say, I told you niggas. I want you to be like, I showed you niggas. I'm not going to let y'all tongue and y'all jealousy bring or break me down, because it's sad. And you know what's sad about this, Danielle? Me reading that? I know it. I believe it. I can see it. And it came from black people and other black people.
So what you do?
It came from our own kind that don't want us to shine. For real. Danielle said, see, that's God shutting that door for a reason. And that's all I'm saying. You going to walk through a door and it's going to be a whole different light. It's going to be a blinding light. A light so powerful that you know something's going to be good once you can see. It's coming for you. It's coming for you. It's right there. It's right there. And it's nothing that they can do. And guess what? They going to do that to somebody else in D-Dot. They've already done it to me. I'm happy and upset and mad and emotional. Call it whatever you want, but the goal is to keep elevating and to take that hatred, to take that jealousy, to take that envy and become something they never wanted to see. A powerful black motherfucker. We gonna rise, we gonna elevate together, Danielle. We gonna elevate everybody on this page. Everybody got something great coming to them. Because we gonna speak into existence with this right here, with your tongue. Your tongue is gonna give you everything that you need on this planet and in the next life. That's what it's gonna do. For everybody on here. That's what it's gonna do. For real. When you get ready to say something out the way, catch yourself. Catch yourself. Catch yourself. Yes. Good morning, Marcus. Danielle said, yes, accept it. Yes, Danielle, receive these blessings, damn it. Yes. They thought you was going to fall off, but God, yes, your God is an awesome God, because yes, mine is too. We gonna fuck them up, Marcus. We fucking them up right now, breaking these niggas down. Yes, Danielle, you indeed are winning regardless. Yes. Your presence and your services are best suited for another location. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. KP says, hallelujah, I received that in Jesus' name for all of us. Yes. I know great things are coming, because you know why? He woke us up today. We already in a great position to elevate ourselves and take ourselves to another level. We are. We are. We not bringing none of us down. Not today. Not today. Ain't gonna be no buts. Ain't gonna be no buts. We giving all salutes today to everybody. All salutes to everybody. Marcus said that petty lady ain't on here today, this morning. You know why? She probably ain't on here this morning because she knew this ain't hump day. This is our day. It could change to any day. Y'all know Thursdays is whatever come up day. It could be financial. It could be health. It could be money. It could be the news. That's what Thursdays is. And today it's about jealousy. It's about jealousy. Stop being jealous of somebody else when you can have the same thing and more. Apply yourself. I get up every morning, y'all, like I did at DOT, like I did at other jobs, and come to my own place of business. If I can elevate them, I can elevate me. And when you try to hate on me, it's time to elevate from you too. And that's what I want y'all to do. Control your tongue. Yes. Good morning, Roger. LaWanda said, my drunk ass that fell asleep, woke up still on your line with your ass sounding like T.D. Jakes. Listen. You gonna give me another preacher. He would see. Now look, y'all want to hear some negative shit? So this how a nigga do some negative shit. So she said I sound like T.D. Jakes. I could be like, nigga, don't be calling me no T.D. Jakes. He was at Diddy party. I don't know if that damn man was at Diddy party, but did he quit? Did he stop preaching? Y'all see what I'm saying? I can make it sound like he was there, like I know he was there, and I don't even know if he was there. Did he step down off the pulpit? Did he tell Puffy to erase them pictures? Did he stop hugging me in after that? Did he heal some of their asses? Yeah, Marcus, did he do it? But that's what I'm saying, man. We can do all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? For real. Good morning. And Mia said, good one, LaWanda. Amber says, give her happening. You too young for this playlist. What you know about this? You need to stop it. Don't act like my playlist don't be popping. You see Leah want me to send this one to her. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that. You on some BS. Don't be doing that. Elevate my playlist, damn it. Move it up the ranks. Level up on this playlist. Let me see. Mammy replied to Marcus. Marcus' birthday Saturday. Where the party at, Marcus? Where we going, Marcus? Where we gonna be? Where the drinks gonna be? We need to know. What we gonna do? We need to know. Alright? We need to know. Let us know where the party, Marcus, so we can show up. And let me know what you're drinking. You know I'm coming in with a bottle. For real. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. You so fucking petty. He talking about the party at Shoemaker. You so fucking petty. Hey, I know Danielle coming with me. I had to put it in, Danielle. So Griffin says, I've been taking care of my son. His brother got hit by a motorcycle. He had to get his leg amputated. His spinal cord is messed up. Oh my God. It's messed up. It's a bone broken in his arm, and his pelvis is detached. Y'all pray for my son's brother, which is my son's mother's son. Oh my God. Dog. My prayers are sent. Oh my God. My prayers are sent. Yes. Oh my God. Amber talking about, yeah, Marcus. And Marcus laughing at a nigga. That was a good one, dog. I got to give it to you. Since we're on the topic, I treated someone like a sister, and she was running around telling folks I'm her girl. But if my man... Hold on. Let me start over, LaWanda. She said, since we're on the topic, I treated someone like a sister, and she was running around telling folks I'm her girl, but if my man gave her a chance, she would fuck him. Bitch, what? So you already know. Yes, that's a form of hate. And it's dumb hate, bitch. You run around telling people what you want to do to your girl's man. You even stupider than I thought. Dumbass bitch, you got the nerve to be running around and tell people? That's some bullshit. That's straight bullshit. Mid says, sending hugs and prayers for you, Aaron. Amber says she's sorry to hear this. She praying for you. Yes. I'm just saying. That's fucked up, LaWanda. And what that is, that's hate, that's jealousy, and that's envy. And what is promoting that shit, once again? The tongue. Once again, it's being promoted. So look, we about to get out of here for today because I got a major appointment at 10 today. Marcus talking about, I know who you talking about. Yeah, that's fucked up. Hey, guess what? I'm going to ask you tomorrow on Friday. I'm going to ask your ass tomorrow, LaWanda. I know y'all got some shit y'all want to ask me tomorrow, too. Angela says, dirty assholes, facts. When I say facts, Angela, facts. You got to watch the motherfuckers who right next to you because they jealous of what you got. They jealous of your man. They jealous of y'all energy. It's fucked up. Skeen says, it takes more energy to be negative than positive. Keep people around you who want to see you succeed. That's what we talking about. That's what we trying to do, Skeen. That's what we trying to do. LaWanda said, I tried calling her ass and we haven't spoke, hold on, 2 years because she never answered my call. I probably wouldn't answer the call too. You probably gonna beat her ass. Griffin said, I don't need it. She does. That's what we sent it into. Danielle said, laugh out loud, Griffin. But thank y'all. Yes, 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 by Danielle. Yes. LaWanda says, hey, I tell you today, but you can ask me tomorrow. I'm going to ask you tomorrow. Hold on. This is shit. Hold on. Y'all know what we do. Both was convinced it would be alright. Now things are strange. Now things are same. And really, I just want my friend back. Hey, Marcus. Oh, can't get you out of my system. That's my shit too, Marcus. There you go, Marcus. There your 2 seconds go, dog. Mamie said, peace, fam. Gotta make the donuts. Love you back. What's going on, Dre? Listen. Dre. You said what you missed? I didn't see your text about where we was till the next day, dog. You know I would have had you come down to the bar and chill, have some drinks. We had a good time. But what we was talking about, Dre, we was talking about jealousy. You came right at the end, dog. Oh, shit. Marcus. He said he dedicated to Amber Hollis. I got to turn it up one more time. Dedicated. Amber, Marcus said he can't get you out of his system. Boy, you in that nigga system like Robin Givens on Distinguished Gentleman. But listen though, we were talking about jealousy today. You know what, Marcus? Here, dog. Here, dog. Here. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Marcus, that's the shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Amber said, you so crazy. So LaWanda said, I want to ask you tomorrow anyway, because I know she's going to watch this later and be like, is she really going to do it? Are you really going to do it? You really going to do it? You better tell me tomorrow, girl. Let us know who the hoe. Griff said, real quick, Gil, and squirting pee. If so, why don't it taste like it? What? Nigga, we ain't talking about that today. Griff. Griff. You a day late, Griff. Who you been with, nigga? Cassie? Listen, Amber said thank you for the dedication. You got a dedication? You had that nigga serenade you the other night? See? No, I'm not letting y'all crank this conversation up. No, Dre. No. Y'all not. Niggas talking about, damn, how do pee taste? We are not cranking. No. I would just hang up before I give my last speech. We not cranking that up today. No. Amber laughing. She calling you a freaky nigga. No. Did y'all hear what I said? No. It is the end of the morning show today. And with that being said, listen. I did bless her to find us some dick. Listen, Miz, we are not going there. Let me just cut you motherfuckers off. Because y'all trying to do the unthinkable like the song right now. So listen. So we talked about jealousy today, everybody. And the different levels and the different forms that they come. And the envy that comes along with it. We must first look at ourselves and see, do we do some of these things? Do we say slick stuff? Do we give compliments and down the person in the same way? Are we watching our neighbor get new stuff? Are we looking our coworker up and down? Are we giving grim looks for no reasons? Are we naturally not liking somebody and they've never done anything to us? Is someone in your circle trying to get what you got? There are so many different levels that come with being jealous and envy and hate. But it all starts right here with the tongue. The tongue is groundbreaking because the tongue is the most self-sufficient thing that can build and tear down all in the same place. The tongue is the fastest healing part of your body. It's self-absorbed. It automatically mends itself back together to continue to lash out and change the way that things are said, things are perceived, and things are going on. And the tongue changes lives. It changes bank accounts. It changes households. It changes careers. It is a mirror image of actually who you are. And the only person that can change that is you. First, we must change the way that we use our tongue in all aspects to continue to use our tongue to change the future things that can be changed for generations to come. The tongue is the most powerful thing that can be used to heal people. It is the most powerful thing that you can use to say things that you really don't mean and to bring things forward that shouldn't come out of your mouth. It can be used to break up or mend together. What are you using your tongue for? It can make people the happiest day of their life or the worst day that they ever heard or seen before from any phase that comes across them. Are you here spitting at people? Or are you here controlling your tongue and what comes out of it? Are you here to use your tongue to elevate people or to manipulate people? Is your tongue here to uplift somebody or down and degrade somebody? What are you using your tongue for? Is it to get you to better places and new heights in life? Or is it to dig someone's grave and have them feel like they're always beneath you? I'm asking you these questions because the answers that you give yourself are the answers that your tongue produces. Because our tongue is what produces our words. Our tongue is what makes us have taste. Our tongues gives us a feeling. Our tongue comes out and none of us talk alike. We can emulate We can calculate. We can demonstrate by being somebody else. We can act like them all we want. But at the end of the day, your tongue speaks its own language. And we got to make sure that that language that your tongue is speaking is a positive language that's going to incur and bring and elevate and help. If you are someone that gathers circles and large amounts of people, to use your tongue to break that circle and put yourself in a box, you shouldn't do that. Your tongue should be used to bring people together, especially the black culture. We've been torn apart for so long because people use our words against us. They broke us. They made us believe things that were not what they were. And it all started with the tongue. We were brought over here and they silenced us because our tongues are so powerful. And the people and our leaders, they kill us. They kill our leaders off because the tongues are so powerful. Know the power of your tongue and the way you use it, the shape, the form. It can be long or short in the way that you speak or the tongue that you possess. But make sure when you use it, it is being used to perfection. It is being used to make someone's life better. But it's also being used to make you a better person, to elevate you, to make you have something that people want to hear and not something that they want to take somewhere and smear names, mess up households, tear up contracts, mess up life fortunes, mess up future existences of relationships. Because if your tongue is doing this, your tongue isn't being used right. Your tongue is supposed to put a smile on a person's face. I'm going to leave that right there. Have a great day, y'all. Mr. Straight Up is in full effect. Please subscribe to the page. Please go to YouTube. Subscribe for me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, y'all know what it is. We ask each other questions. You can ask me questions. I can ask y'all questions, or you can ask anyone questions on the page. But the question I want to ask you before we leave today, what are you going to do with your tongue? Y'all have a great day. Cause even when those money start spinning and all the gold digging women will still be here. The tongue still be there, y'all. Yeah. When your hustle days gone, she'll be by your side. Still hold on. If when those money stop spending and all the gold digging women disappear. Y'all have that great day. Even when your husband days are gone, let it ride, y'all. She'll be by your side, still hold. Kill the jealousy, y'all. Let it go. And even when those twins kill the jealousy, y'all. Let it go. And all those gold digging women. Stop letting niggas talk to you about other niggas. She'll still be here. Have a great day.
Well, I guess the next part of the story is that